What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Hoops with Us podcast. And today I'm joined by a very special guest, Jalen Warley. He is ranked in the top 30 for the class of 2021. How you doing, Jalen?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Thanks for asking. So, Jalen, first question that I have for you today, man, is for everyone out there that doesn't know too much about you, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I play for Team Durant and I go to Westtown. I'm a quiet. I like to joke around. I try to view myself as a good teammate and a good leader on and off the court. Trying to set examples, and I love to play basketball.
For sure, man, for sure. So, Jalen, you have a very good list of high major offers, man. Your most recent's coming from Florida State, Michigan, Marquette, Creighton, and Louisville. Break down your recruitment for us if you could, and tell us what schools have been recruiting you the hardest, and tell us about the relationships you have built with some coaches along the way.
Okay, yeah. What schools would you like me to do specifically first?
We can just do your most recent ones, like I just mentioned, Florida State, Michigan, Marquette, Creighton, and Louisville.
Okay. Florida State. Was more recent. I've been very eager to learn more about them, especially during this whole quarantine since we all have time. It's definitely a really great program with a great coaching staff where I can really see myself fitting in with their ideals and how they play. And they also like to compete at the highest level, and they've been very successful. So definitely a great destination for trying to win a national championship. Next, Michigan. I have a really good relationship with the coaching staff. It's a really good program, and it's a really transparent and genuine group of people that run the program over there. I can definitely see myself flourishing in that system, especially because what I've talked about with me and coach, and definitely very intriguing and has been very fun and engaging to talk to them. Trying to think, what was the next one?
Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette. I have a really good relationship with the coaching staff. They were my first official visit that I took before all this happened. And I was able to – that was the first campus I saw, so they kind of set the tone for visits and all that. And I really enjoyed myself down there. I'm constantly in contact with the coaching staff, and I can definitely see myself being like a featured Big East guard there if I were to decide to go there. Creighton, yeah, they were my second official visit. So kind of like something to compare to now that like that was like I had one under my belt, so I was able to like comfortably go there. I was able to catch them versus Seton Hall for the Big East championship, which is just a crazy atmosphere. Like there was not one seat that wasn't filled. And you could just see that the people down there, they just really support their program and they're all in for creating basketball. So in an environment like that, you can only get better and just enjoy basketball. So like it's hard to see negatives there when you're a basketball guy. Louisville has a lot of great history in terms of winning and all that, and also recent success as well. They've been able to kind of emulate what they did previously. I definitely through talks with like the coaches and all that, I definitely can see myself getting a lot better there because they've talked a lot about player development and how there's point guards on the coaching staff that can specifically help me get better. When basketball comes down to development and getting better and just not being the same player you were a day ago. So definitely a spot I would love to go to because I can learn a lot of new things and become a better player.
For sure, man. That's awesome. So, Jalen, you recently announced on your Twitter that you'll be cutting your list on June 7th. What does it feel like narrowing down these schools and getting closer to making your decision, man?
It's bittersweet. The recruitment process has been a blast. I've met a lot of new people, come in contact with a lot of people with a lot of knowledgeable information. Because the basketball world, there's a lot to know. As only a junior in high school, like there's a lot more basketball that I'm eager to learn about. So just this whole process has just been very enjoyable. But I'm also excited for what the future holds because I know I'm one step closer to finding my new home and my new destination. So bittersweet is how I describe it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, man, once you do graduate high school and you do decide what college program you will be playing for college, what will you bring to a college program once you graduate?
Um, I like to view myself as kind of like a Swiss Army knife in terms of like how I play, but also like a really cerebral, calm leader. Um, and I definitely want to bring intangibles that are championship caliber in terms of leadership, accountability, being able to have a really good relationship with my coaching staffs and knowing how to talk to players. And I also hope that with my size in terms of basketball wise, I can bring versatility to a program. I don't have to be like put into a box. I can kind of play any role that is needed so that whatever college program I do decide to go to, we can win a national championship.
For sure, man, for sure. So, like you said in your introduction, Jalen, you attend the Westtown School. How would you say your past season went?
It was it was successful. I definitely think. I mean, just as a competitor, unless you go undefeated and blow everybody out by 20, there's always ways to improve. So we was able to cap it off with a state championship, but there's still a lot that I can look forward to in my past season that individually I can improve on that can make my team better in terms of leadership and winning those close games. Definitely something that I want to improve on. But I think this year I've learned so much about myself and a lot of like who I want to be as a player and as a person. So I think like the only way I can describe this season has been fun and beneficial. Like it's been a blast, and I think we had a really special group this year, and we opened a lot of eyes up. So I was really proud of what we did as a team.
For sure, man, for sure. So, man, you play with Team Durant on the EYBL circuit. What have they done as a program to help improve and mold your game to what it is today? And just tell us how you got hooked up playing with Team Durant and what's it like playing on the EYBL circuit.
Yeah, no, they've done wonders for my game. I think having the ability to play my high school basketball in Pennsylvania, then traveling and meeting a whole new set of kids, a whole new style, a whole new coaching staff down in the DMV area has been really special for me, especially as I'm kind of searching to develop my identity and become like a really effective and good basketball player. I think what they've brought to me is they've touched on the things that have they've touched on the stones that have been unturned at Westtown. So they've helped me on stuff that I necessarily can't work on at Westtown, but present me a new opportunity to get better at those things. And I think biggest thing for Team Durant has just been the family feeling. Like I felt like I can contact every coach, every player. I've kept good relationships with them. So it's just kind of just like a second family that has helped reassured and solidified that foundation so that I can help take off and look forward to the next level. So
Absolutely, man. So, Jalen, let's break down your game a little bit, man. You're a 6'4" combo guard. You are able to play multiple positions on the court. And your basketball IQ, I was watching some film on you. You're very good at directing guys around and being in the right spot at the right time. Makes everyone around you better. You also are capable of playing off the ball too, and being a scoring guard before a point guard. What is one part of your game you would say you want to improve before next season? And what's one part of your game that you think goes a little bit unnoticed that no one really talks about?
um, I think something I really want to improve on is being a really good on-ball defender. Because I think off ball, I'm able to do pretty well for myself, navigate. I mean, and at the high school level, you can kind of like get away with relying on athleticism and instincts rather than actually being disciplined and sitting down and doing what you need to do. So I think this upcoming year is definitely going to be. I'm going to focus on a lot defensively because I can't allow that to be a reason why I'm not able to play at the next level. Because, like you said, I can play multiple positions, but I got to be able to guard multiple positions as well. So it's kind of the yin and the yang. So you got to be able to do both. And then I think something that goes unnoticed. I think my passing. I think a lot of people, especially this year, uh, I had to score the ball a good amount just because that was the makeup of our team, and we had a really good other combo guard, and I was able to share responsibilities with him. But I think something that goes unnoticed is my passing ability, because that's something that I've always enjoyed loving to do since I was younger, is get my teammates involved. Seeing them build confidence, and seeing how that when my teammates have confidence, we're really scary as a team. When everyone's on the same confidence level, when everyone's playing together, a lot of good things can happen. So I think that's something that definitely that goes unnoticed, because it's not really like a stat sheet thing. Like, it's more of just like a behind the scenes and a team thing.
Absolutely, man. All right, Jalen, last question that I have for you today, man, is what are some goals that you want to accomplish in your senior season at Westtown?
I want to go undefeated. I want to win a state championship. If qualifications work out, I definitely want to try to win a Geico championship. And I think since it's my last year, and I've been able to see a lot of different players, a lot of different things, and kind of just watch and take different things. Like, I want to do everything that I possibly can to make sure that we try to win every single game that we can, because that's where recognition comes from, is when you're successful. That's where all of everybody else will flourish and get the recognition that me and my teammates have deserved. So, right, like for my senior year, I just want to win every game that I can.
Absolutely, man. Well, Jalen, that's all the questions that I have for you today, man. Can't thank you enough for joining me on the show today. Hopefully this coronavirus stuff ends soon so you can get back with Team Durant this summer and playing on the EYBL circuit. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck in your senior season at Westtown, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Stay safe. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, you too. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man.